predates what people think of when they think of lucha today, more of a ground-based technical style, Llaveo style, I believe.
Yes.
That really had started decades prior and was really, in many ways, the groundwork that was laid for the Lucha Libre stars to come.
Yep, no doubt about it. But the word is llavear. Llave is a key or a hold. So what they key, a lock, that's the rough translation. Llavear would be chain wrestling. What that means is they're interchanging moves without going to the ropes and doing any kind of what we call high spots or things like that. They're body contact at the whole time, and if you can see, not once yet has anybody touched the ropes.
That's true.
And the older generation obviously thinks that the younger generation doesn't know anything about wrestling because the only thing you do is hit the ropes. And I agree.
All right. Well, an attempt to interrupt here as Dorado's partners try to bail him out.
You're looking at guys. The fence, a little bit more aggressive, a dirty fighter. So let's see what happens. Innovators of the high flying style. Cobarde, no stranger to playing both sides of the fence, a little bit more aggressive, a dirty fighter. So let's see what happens.
Collision. Pelota gets the advantage. Backdrop nicely done. And the thing that amazes me, too, is that a rapid-fire pace, you wouldn't look at the way these guys move and think there's 30, 40, 45 years behind it.
I mean, those guys are in their 60s, brother. They're in their 60s, and look at the way they're moving. Lucha Libre is, once it's in your DNA, that's it. You'd never grow up. It's a Peter Pan thing, you know. You always want to be a kid.
Mano Negra in there with Shamu Jr. What did the Luchadors do condition-wise? Maybe the U.S. legends aren't doing. Why are they so well conditioned? Why are they moving so quickly? What are they doing that we don't get in the States?
I mean, one thing is culturally, Lucha Libre, you wrestle 7 days a week. You don't wrestle once or twice a month. So just that conditioning, the mental commitment, the stress that you go through, riding on the buses every day, eating a certain way to stay in shape, going to the gym at certain hours. The discipline, because of the nature of the culture of wrestling in Mexico, is much different in the United States. I believe that's why.
So it's one of those things where you can be in shape, but there's really no substitution for, quote, wrestling shape.
Exactly. There's no ring rust. I mean, these guys still go, at their age, at least 4 to 5 days a week. And it's just one of those things, it's just like breathing to us, you know what I'm saying?
Shamu takes an ugly fall to the floor, the biggest man in this match, about 250 pounds.
Mano Negra has gone through many surgeries on his lower back and his knees, and he's still in there doing what he can do at the best of his ability. You gotta love guys like that.
What amazed me in my research on Mano Negra when I looked up the numbers, 47-year pro, started at age 12.
How about that?
That's insanity.
47 years.
Ouch. Pelota Suicida in. And Dorado with a double team on Skyday.
Ooh, right on his horns. But that's the thing about Lucha Libre. When you're wrestling 6 days a week, 5 days a week, things like that, when somebody says, when are you going to retire? But it's like, I get dressed every day and I wrestle every day. It's part of your life. You retiring to us, it's just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Then what do you do?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Pelota Suicida getting physical on the outside. Shamu and Dorado with the double team on Cobarde in the ring. This thing broke down a minute or so ago. There were at one point, there were 5 men in the ring at once.
Yes, and now we are seeing Los Angeles trying to leave its stamp on guys from Mexico City. Once again, this feud, that rivalry between countries is as old as Lucha Libre itself. Everybody thinks USA versus Mexico. No. It's Latinos from the United States against Latinos from Mexico. That's the big one.
A lot of pride, a lot of bragging rights at stake as Off the top of the senton, Piloto Suicida. Skyday is motionless at this point, and not a lot of contact on that cover that time.
No. Piloto Suicida, the suicide pilot, which is why he has the gimmick there with the earphones on and everything, like he was like a kamikaze in his day. And still, at this stage in the game, doing things like that off the top rope. Jeez.
Skyday sunset flip, but look out. Suicida gets taken out as his own partners tried to bail him out, but a big miscue there.
Big time.
Cero and Shamu, they collide. Skyday is keeping a step ahead. Head scissors.
Wow.
Negra on the outside with Suicida.
Hey, man, even Shamu, for a big boy at his age, he's still rocking.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's maybe not built to go 60 minutes, but, man, he's keeping pace with everybody.
Hell yeah, he is. And he will go 60 minutes.
It's Skyday.
Big time.
Oh, another Horns first impact.
Horn against horn on that one.
And Skyday was fighting off two different athletes at once for a good bit of time. Cobarde on top, Negra on top. Roll through. Piloto's trapped.
And a tap out and a pin by Mano Negra.
There's an emphatic victory.
There you go.
So score one for Mexico here in our Turf War latest chapter as Suicida continues to get shots taken in.
De esta lucha, las leyendas mexicanas. Mano Negra, El Cobarde y Skyday.
And they're still not done. Piloto Suicida. I don't know if his partners have bailed on him or what, but they're pointing to the knee, going to use an example here of Suicida to showcase the dominance of their geographical location.
And just make sure that tomorrow when he's limping, he'll remember who gave it to him.
There you go. Well, it's Mexico 1 and Southern California 0 in this latest incarnation, but again, just a treat to see all 6 of these athletes, if you're a longtime fan of Lucha Libre, win or loss, to see them still going at this age, at this pace. It's just a marvel at truly how special a luchador is.
Hell yeah, man. And just that fact that you dropped on everybody 47 years as a competitive pro wrestler. Jeez. You know what? I don't care who won the match. Everybody deserves a standing ovation for that one.
Absolutely. And we'd like to give a metaphorical standing ovation to everybody watching at home right now. LuchaCentral.com.